We're having trouble getting the finish. Typically the reason is that they're going to be tucking their chin like this and defending. And again, if she pulls away from us, we're just going to go back to the omoplata. So let's look at when she pushes in, because normally when she pushes in, we're switching to triangles, and we can do that here, but when our leg's already over the face like this, it makes it a little bit harder. So we have a couple different options depending on how we have our arm trap. So my leg was here, boom, I can pull it out like this and start figure fouring and looking at a few different things. Now her arm isn't really set up for the arm bar. I'd love to go for when she like really postures up, boom, like this. So if she pushes in hard, I can figure four my legs like this, keep her arm overhooked here, and because we have it overhooked, it's a short arm bar, which essentially just means that you barely have to move to get this finish because her arm is already 6 inches deeper than it normally would be, right? So all I have to do is curl my hips in like that, and we're getting the tap on this elbow, like this, okay? So I'm here, trying to set this up. I go for my gogoplata, but she tucks her chin and pushes back in. So I'm gonna take this foot out and over, use my elbow to trap her arm, and very slowly lift my hips. Just make sure that her arm doesn't bend, and if it does, you just have to go back to the omoplata, okay? So we come over the head here, I'm trying to attack the neck, where she's pushing back in. I'm gonna step, and this leg on the shoulder is really the key here, because this is what lifts our hips, right? So I'm playing loose right now, but this is gonna lift our hips, to get pressure on that arm. And then while I do that, I keep her wrist trapped, so I barely have to move it. I'm attacking this elbow on this side, okay? Sorry. Questions on that? So all you're doing from the same position, you're just pulling your leg out, figure fouring over that shoulder, and lifting your hips to finish, okay? Normally, I don't like arm bars where the other person has posture because it's easier for them to defend. The short arm bar is kind of the exception to that because if they pull out of it, it's going to get really, really tight really fast. So it makes it really hard to